Okay, we are going to quickly analyze the Nzdchf. So we're going to look at it at a technical point of view and as well as a fundamental. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is placing my key areas, and a very important thing to do. We actually make them a bit bigger. I do apologize for my voice. I've recently been on holiday, and as you can hear, I had a very, very good time. All right, let's see over here. Finding those important key areas can be a little bit tricky because you may have it here and here, but over here it just disrespects it. So you have to be very, very careful when finding these areas. I'll send this as a signal as well if I do find an opportunity to enter a trade pretty soon. There's a nice one. Will here count? No, if it's been disrespected too many times. Alright. That's also a beautiful one over there. Let's see, where else can we get some very nice key areas? I tend to look for at least 3 touches. Sometimes 2, but it'll really depend. Let's see over here. Let's see, I will place this here because it could be touching a wick. Alright, after that, now we have some structure. Beautiful stuff. Okay, now at this point I usually start adjusting so that it's proper. Okay, now can you see over here and here, very well respected, but over here it's disrespected, so then I delete it. So I'm going to place this higher up here. Okay, I'm going to keep this over here and as well as this one. We can adjust it a little bit. Now remember, this is on a monthly time frame, so this wick over here could be a lot of movement, but the reason I've kept it is because it's been respected here, here, and here. It was also respected here because it just created a wick and touched again over there, and then boom, bounced back up and was respected once again. So I'm going to keep that. Alright, cool stuff. Wait, we also need our key support and resistance. The interesting thing when it comes to analyzing the market is it's very easy for you to apologies. This analyzing thing and everything I've learned, if someone told me this, I would have pretty much learned it within a month. I'm not even going to lie to you, within a month. Okay, alright, that's pretty much done. Alright, now let's move forward. Okay, now this is just my analyzing strategy that I use. Not everything, but it is a decent portion of what I do use. Okay, we've got something there. Let's see. Alright, now the reason I'm keeping this despite it being really disrespected over here is because throughout majority of it, you could see that price has respected this trend line over here. That's why I'm keeping it. Let's see, what else can we get? That played very nicely. Let's see, I'm going to focus more on this area because if I focus on here, it's already going to be cutting into that area of volatility. And I like to have more precision. It can be included, but I choose not to include that for this particular trade. You find out why in the lessons that I do provide for my students. Okay, let's make sure these lines are respected. Okay, cool stuff. Can we get a channel going on? No, we cannot. If anything, it's starting to develop a closing wedge. So, well, very, very long-term closing wedge. It's going to take time. Okay, we've also got this as well. Very beautiful. It's on the daily time frame. Okay, let's see what we can get here. Got a very beautiful trend up here. So I'm going to draw my trend line. Okay, cool stuff. Let's see. It was broken out of. Alright, so now let's look for. I'm just going to leave this for the time being. Maybe I could actually drop this down a bit. Now I'm going to keep it there. And instead, I'm going to put a zone right here. Demand area zone. Okay. Alright, can put this there as well. Oh, and market is oversold, so this is looking very nice for an opportunity to be a buy. Okay, almost nicked the 61.8 if I draw that properly, but is within the margin of 50 and 61.8. Alright, cool stuff. So this is going to be a short-term trade, right? If I do want to call a buy, I'll most likely. Okay, let's see here. We've got an order block over there. Let's see. What was the highest high of that point? It was between these wicks over here. So I'm going to average it out and put it there. Okay, what else can we find? Right, so now what broke out of it? This over here. Was it that candle? No, I'm wrong. It was actually that red candle up there that broke out of it. Okay. Right, so I can be looking to call a sell around this area over here. And then take it all the way to down here. Possibly here or here. This level may just be a take profit, level, but over here will be my final take profit. But for the time being, I am going to call a buy. I'm still going to analyze a little bit further, but I've seen stuff like this happen on multiple occasions. Let's see if I am right. Actually, let's readjust something. Let's see here. Okay. If I readjust this to get more touches, there is possibility of that price did break out of the trend. Ah, there we go. And it did. Okay. So price did break out of that trend line. Okay. Price did break out of the trend here, which was bearish. It's coming to retest. Okay, it's coming to retest right now within that, what's his name? Resistance that has become support. Okay, we've got the line. We've also got the oversold market as well, but that's on the 4-hour time frame. Market is still playing in the oversold area. Okay, cool stuff. Yeah, so I'm definitely going to be going long on this. Okay. We've also noticed a lot of wick rejection when it came to that level, so that is showing that the market makers did place their orders over there. However, it's still very early. It's actually the London session. And the London session does trade in the opposite direction. Okay, so until around about 1 o'clock, we may see some further down movements around about this area over here, and then continues to the upside. But overall, my play is going to look like this. there. Okay, actually let's put a bit lower. So I actually want to do it here, and then I'll reverse my long and turn it into a short. But that's the play that I have for the Nzdchf. Let's make this look nice. Yep, that's my play for the Nzdchf. But the reason I'm entering now is because I could be wrong with the London session. It may go down just a little bit and then continue to the upside. But I'm going to send this as a signal now to the free Lungu FX community, and we will see what happens from there. All right.